Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And sure, we got Thor tier 4 and Moon Knight tier 4 and Iron Man tier 4 and all this cool stuff. But did you know that Destroyer got a Transcendence? So we're going to do what any responsible MFF player would do and steer clear. No, we're going to be wasting our resources. Yes, sir. We're jumping right into this feet first. I haven't even watched the Beast Mode video, so I don't know if this is a good investment, bad investment, so-so investment. These investments, for the vast majority of players, should not be done. And if they are done, they should be done at the beginning of a new month when you see the story mode fragment farming results and what you're going to need, who you're going to need more specifically. That's why we transcended Clea at the beginning, July 1st, right? There was a reason for that. There is a method to said madness, but this madness has overcome my body. I have a lot of resources. There's also that. Thankfully now I pay for tier 4 resources. So I have the tier 3 ones in mighty abundance. So we're going to be going ahead and building up his gears to 25. Really, there's 3 things we're looking for with Destroyer. And this is going to inform you. 25! Wow. I can feel the lack of lubrication already having effects on my body. The 3 things you're looking for with Destroyer, which is also going to inform any other character that you're trying to, well, almost any other character that you're trying to build that has Reflect as the main part of their kit for PvP, Silver Surfer, Emma Frost, Luke Cage, etc. There's quite a few. Is the following 3 things. HP is the most important. That's king in PvP. HP is number 1. However, for characters that reflect damage, the other thing that you need to see is a very high attack stat, because the reflect damage is always capped as a percentage of their attack. So that's very, very important to keep in mind and pay attention to. Oh, 1 is a good number. And then the last thing for him in particular is physical defense. Now, physical defense, this one might be a bit of a stretch. I may be insane for believing that he can actually survive against any non-energy damage dealing characters. But again, it's important to note these things, specifically for Destroyer energy defense. In general, for Reflect characters, it's both of their defense, right? Because you want their defenses to be high enough. They're going to be taking more damage than they're reflecting. That's just the plain truth. So they need to be able to tank through the damage. So right now, his defenses are super duper low, really sad. Energy attack also pretty sad, again, considering my cards. The build, as you saw, is a bunch of 5 and 6 star Uru with energy attack and HP being the 2 main components. And then we have a mixture of energy defense and recovery rate. Now, I would rather replace that with Odin's Blessings heal, but I don't know how crazy I want to get with this build just yet. Let me go ahead and transcend him. And we're going to see here, he gains 23,000 HP. I actually wish that was more, like 30 or 43,000 HP. His physical defense goes up by a very pathetic 4,000, and then his energy defense goes up by 7,000, and his energy... Oh, no, that's his energy attack, excuse me. Wow. His energy defense also... So, yeah, okay. Destructive... What is it? Destructive Defender. Sure, buddy. Sure. So if we go back and look at his stats here, his defenses are still very low. They should both be above 20,000. Ideally, his energy attack is also pretty low. And then, again, the only semi-redeeming quality is the HP at 104,000, but even that is pretty low. We also don't have his artifact, which is kind of important for those of you that want to take this seriously, because his artifact heals him based on his Reflect, which is a really cool ability. I kind of wish that they had just given him a new uniform, even if it was just a uniform that didn't enhance his skills. It was sort of like a cosmetic uniform, and they just added that artifact effect as a passive. And then they just made his artifact something else, like increases his HP or decreases the damage he receives. I don't know, man. It's kind of annoying that such an important aspect of the character's function is tied to his artifact. Colossus, Heimdall, Wolverine, Hela. We've seen this story before. But anywho, I have a rank 200 Destroyer. We have the egg on him. We also have the Uniform Mythic here with the double HP options. Let's see how he does. We have a very cute team. This is obviously a joke team, but we're going to try it anyways here. We're using Hulkbuster lead and War Machine. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm on, well, Hulkbuster is going to give him a 30%, 35% attack, which is, again, is important for the Reflect, And then Hulkbuster is going to give him 35% HP, also important for the Reflect. War Machine's going to do a similar thing. It's going to give him 40% attack, 40% defense, and 30% HP. Now, we don't have any decreased damage from heroes or villains, any of that stuff, which is important. But instead, we do now have close to 50% energy attack. We do go over 20k for both defenses, and we have a whopping 136,000 HP. Any Wolverine team, there's lots of teams that are just completely inaccessible because you'll get Giga clapped. Now, that was cool. That was very cool. I like that. I got 250,000 HP, and we are off to a pretty decent start. Let's see if we can punish Thanos properly. We can. Holy cow. We're gonna die here. Yep. But that was pretty good, man. We got through Silver Surfer and Thanos. But hang on. Let's switch immediately and see what happens. He kills himself. Okay, now if Hela doesn't do too much damage, we can recover from this, I was about to say, but we can't. Now Hulkbuster is a hero, so Hela's passive does apply, but Hulkbuster gets the kill! Now, can Hulkbuster with type advantage? He can. Hulkbuster's actually not bad for PvP. This is the funny part. Here's the thing. We kill Thanos right away. We're dead. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's unfortunate. You also can't deal reflect damage when the enemy is in iframe. So that's an important thing to remember. And as you can see, Emma Frost hangs out in iframe. I was really hoping, haven't manually searched for a PvP team in ages. I was supposed to switch right away, but I was busy talking to you and putting my hands on my hips like a soccer mom. Okay, let's see here. He's going to do that. He's not going to take any damage. No damage from Reflect because he's in iframe. And we're both dead. Yeah. That artifact would come in mighty handy now, wouldn't it, Alex? Yeah, it sure would, Bill. You want to see how I built my deck? I used premium wood, and I coated it. Come on, Hulkbuster. You got this, buddy. Come on, Hulkbuster. Let's go, Hulkbuster. Bang! Let's go, baby. That's a super sick screenshot. Wow, getting that one to send to my mom. Let's try to play this a little bit more cleverly. We don't want to take this attack. This attack hurts a lot. We want to take this attack. Yeah, this attack, he gets effed up real fast, I believe. Wow, he does not. Okay, so, and he just punishes you that way. But yeah, this initial hit does way too much damage, and you can't survive it. Yeah, like you trade. The trade is kind of cute, I'll be honest, but it's not worth it. If Red She-Hulk survives the initial hit, which I don't think she will, could you kill Thanos? But see, what's gonna happen is Emma's gonna kill Thanos. So yeah, this is a dumb team because this just turns into an Emma showcase. This isn't actually a good team. But yeah, Emma's good. Emma's good. She's been good since January, and I've been begging the devs for just any sort of counter at all, because we've literally, like, we've seen Emma, 7 ways to Sunday. We literally know exactly how good she is. She's been top 5, top 3 for PvP for ages now, and like 6 months, and we're getting into some pretty annoying territory. Like, the first character has to take the first hit from, she gets just crumpled like a bag of chips, right? Can we switch here? What happens if we switch? Oh, she's struggling. She's struggling. She's not reflecting as much as she should be. I don't know. Is he gonna die here? No, he's not gonna die, but now he's gonna die. I did it. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to see what Emma does to Thanos. I wanted to see Destroyer do it. Look at that long iframe that Adam is in. Wouldn't it be awesome if Destroyer had like an iframe ignore skill or anything? So yeah, clearly what I'm trying to say is, please don't build your Destroyer for PvP. Please don't transcend him. He's not good. He's not. PvP has not changed at all in a while. So, especially content creators, we crave new things. We're looking for that next thing. And it's not Destroyer. It's really not. And it wasn't Nova either, right? Nova, a couple of videos came out, and then you never saw him in PvP. Why? Because he's trash. So I'm not dissing content creators. I'd be dissing myself because I'm here making this video on Destroyer. But I'm just being very, like, deadly serious with you when I say this was a complete and utter disaster. I'm gonna push the disaster one step further, and I'm going to take off his CTP of refinement for 300 crystals. I know I shouldn't be doing this, okay? but we're going to go ahead and give him a mighty CTP of regeneration. Okay, so we ended up rolling this absolutely mint CTP of regeneration with almost max HP and a max heal. However, it's penetration instead of all attack, all defense. Now, all attack, all defense would be better, I believe, because it's more consistent, but the penetration is actually not bad. In Destroyer's case, it could serve as an interruption if you get lucky. Now, of course, with a Brilliant, you can get the penetration all the way up to 90%, which is very consistent, but you're not giving a Brilliant to Destroyer because you're not a maniac. Okay, we're going to try with the Wasp team just because if she can survive a couple of hits, then we can get that Reflect off the 5th skill to then kill him a la... Yes! We got it again! A la Emma Frost. Now with the regen, let's see if he holds up a little bit better. No. Adam just goes into an iframe on 5 and you get absolutely hyper clapped. Now, why is this different than Emma Frost? Well, of course, Emma Frost has the iframe ignore 3rd skill, and all she does is as soon as Adam goes into his 5, she pops that 3, she claps him out of it, sometimes just outright kills him, and then the reflect keeps on going. So being able to knock your opponent out of iframe is actually... He gets folded like a lawn chair. It's actually really important. The last thing I think I'll do to make this team better, again, you could put in a better team, but I actually am going to put Destroyer last, because if you're going to be fighting Thanos at every single step, like every single team is going to have Thanos, fine, that's fine, but he'll kill Wasp 9 times out of 10 with the 1st skill, he'll then kill Colossus with the 2nd skill. This is what you want, because then you're going to get that Emma Frost reflect. Here we go. Boom. So now you can be like, haha, I got you, and then you'll just lose to Adam Warlock instead. So very exciting here, and you're dead. So yeah, it doesn't work. The only other option you have, again, there's just so many things you have to add to the equation to even make this even resemble the possibility of winning, is manually playing. And by manually playing, what I mean is switching at the beginning, being to Destroyer, switching away from him. That will give you time to charge up his Awakening skill, because his Awakening skill is your only chance at a little bit of damage. Now here against Colossus, he's just gonna die. Never mind. This is one of the worst investments I've ever made. This is Clea-esque. This is the meme stamp of disapproval. Maybe with a 6-star artifact you could cobble together something, but he just doesn't have enough stats. He just doesn't. A mighty CTP. He just doesn't have enough stats to make it to survive. It's really about survival. He doesn't have enough defense, and he certainly doesn't have enough HP. But what's your take? And why am I surprised? They haven't made a good PvP character since January, because the B team's been on perpetual assignment in MFF. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know how funny you thought it was for me to flush my resources down the toilet for a literal recycling bin, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.